Protests, court orders, and confusion this afternoon as many continue to react to President Donald Trump's executive order temporarily banning people from seven Muslim-majority countries. Good afternoon to you. I'm Carolyn Long. That order has led to some people being turned away and protests, of course, now across the entire country. We have in-depth coverage for you this afternoon. We begin with Emily Sinovic, who has been monitoring all the developments in this president's first 100 days in office. Emily?
Well, I can tell you congressional leaders sure are hearing from many of you who all have something to say. You can call many offices, including Kansas Senator Pat Roberts, and you simply can't get through. So they're asking people to email instead. But there are really a few misconceptions about what this all is, and maybe rightfully, perhaps. Even the White House didn't seem clear about some policies at first. But what we know today is it is not a permanent ban, and right now the White House says it does not apply to green card holders who are also U.S. residents. Here's how it all breaks down. Now, no refugees are allowed into the U.S. for 120 days, and there's no travel by non-U.S. citizens from Iran, Iraq, Sudan, Libya, Somalia, and Yemen for 90 days. Syria, however, travel is banned indefinitely. Now today, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer explained the immediacy of this executive order was out of an abundance of caution, not a specific threat.
There wasn't a specific threat. It was saying you have to do this Saturday, Sunday will be, but the point that I'm trying to make is that we don't know when that hour comes. We don't know when that individual crosses into our border to do us harm. And so the idea of waiting when you don't know, could it be that night? Could it be the next day? Could it be the next week? And the president's view is, I'm not going to wait.
Good morning. So today, Missouri Senator Claire McCaskill announced she wants to meet one-on-one with the Secretary of Homeland Security, demanding answers to talk about what people are calling a, quote, immigration ban. Now, coming up on KCTV5 News at 5, this executive order is coming after a record number of Muslim refugees came to the U.S. last year. I found the numbers for Kansas and Missouri that will probably surprise a lot of you when you see they've more than doubled or tripled in the past year. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Emily, for that update. Now, Missouri Congressman Emanuel Cleaver is calling for an investigation into Trump's executive order. He tweeted this out, quoting here, "Due to chaotic events, I'm calling on Speaker Ryan and Chair Chavitz to hold hearings on how this ban was made and who was consulted." Cleaver is also planning a town hall meeting here in Kansas City, set for this Saturday, 2 o'clock, at the Manual Career Technical Center there on Truman Road. Now, Kansas Senator Pat Roberts also released a statement today saying, in part here, "We have also seen too many crimes committed by illegal immigrants that should never have been in our country in the first place. However, we need to strike a balance that protects the rights of Americans and those permitted to enter the country